Your brain is lying to you. Not occasionally, not when you're stressed. Right now, in this very moment, your mind is constructing a version of reality that never fully existed. And it has been doing this your entire life. The memories you trust the most, partially invented, the decisions you think you made freely, already decided before you were even conscious of them. And by the end of this video, you will never look at your own thoughts the same way again. Scientists call this phenomenon confabulation, a term first used by the neurologist Sergei Korsakov in the 1800s. Since then, hundreds of controlled studies in cognitive psychology and neuroscience have confirmed the same disturbing truth. The human brain doesn't just remember reality, it rewrites it, constantly, automatically, and convincingly. Your memories are not recordings, they're reconstructions. That is not how memory works. Every time you recall a memory, your brain doesn't retrieve a stored file. It rebuilds it from scratch. And every single time you rebuild it, tiny errors creep in. The psychologist Elizabeth Loftus proved this in a now famous experiment. She showed participants footage of a car accident, then asked them, how fast were the cars going when they smashed into each other? Versus, how fast were they going when they contacted each other? Just changing one word in the question caused people to remember the crashes faster, and many began to remember broken glass, even though there was none in the footage. One word. That's all it took to insert a false memory into someone's mind, and they were completely convinced it was real. So, think about your most important memories. How many of them have been rebuilt so many times that the original is long gone? Point 2. The brain fills in gaps with fiction. The ego edits your past to protect your self-image. Studies show that people reliably remember their past performance as better than it really was, their past kindness as greater than it was, and their past mistakes as less serious than they actually were. Your autobiography is not a documentary. It's a PR campaign run by your own subconscious, but your brain presents them in reverse order, making you feel like a rational, deliberate person who thought it all through. The decision was made, the story was invented, and you experienced it as reasoning. Point 5. Awareness is the only defense. Here's the difficult truth at the center of all of this. You cannot stop your brain from doing these things. It's actually how the human brain is built. That's just a fancy way of saying, get comfortable saying, I might be wrong about this. Start noticing when you feel absolutely certain about a memory. Certainty is often the brain's signal that the confabulation is complete, not that the memory is accurate. The more confident you feel about a recollection, the more reason there is to question it. So, here's a little call to action. Your brain is not a camera, it's a storyteller. And like all storytellers, it has an agenda. Now that you know this, here's your challenge.